Hey, this is Augie, Augie's Locker Room. When you come to the store, you're going to see things that you've probably never seen before unless you've been to a museum. Great items that go back to the Rockney era to the present. Website, augieslockerroom.com. Visit us here or the website.
Boston College once won 6 straight in this rivalry, and that's why we started calling it a rivalry. Since then, however, Notre Dame has won 8 consecutive over Boston College Eagles, and today a 3-touchdown favorite. On paper, almost everything except for maybe matching up with Zay Flowers favors the Irish.
Yeah, Notre Dame, that's the last 3 meetings has won by an average of about 4 touchdowns. But as you may or may not see from the pictures here, it's a brutal day here in South Bend. It's windy. It's going to be windy all day. There's a chance for snow a little bit later. But, you know, you sure like to go into a game like this under these conditions with the better running team and the better rush defense. Now, BC's been pretty good against the run, but they have given up 200 yards in the last 2 weeks against NC State and Duke. So that favors Notre Dame. It's going to be difficult to throw the football today. It's going to be difficult to kick the football today. But I mean, right now the field is clear and clean, and if they can deal with the wind, then it might be a little bit more high scoring than we think.
You mentioned Boston College's rush defense, which I think can be fine and could give Notre Dame occasional problems if Notre Dame can throw the ball at all, because obviously they might not be able to throw in these conditions if the wind picks up. But BC hasn't been able to run at all this season. It's last in the country at 2.1 yards per carry, and I know Stanford wasn't good running the ball, but BC has almost given up on it. It comes down to what Emmett Moorhead, the backup quarterback, can do. Hitting Zay Flowers, hitting Gill, that's their puncher's chance. Because, you know, in a game like this, 2 touchdowns, 17 points, you can certainly keep it close against Notre Dame. They're not going to go out for 50, I don't think, under this weather.
No, I wouldn't think so. And you know, that 2.1, I think I said in a podcast the other day that I need to remove the sack stats from that.
Yeah.
You remove the sack stats, and they're still averaging under 3 yards per carry. So they're not good at running the football. And so, I mean, this should be a really good day for the defense. You know, I don't know. How do you predict what you're going to get from Drew Pine? I mean, you really don't know at this stage. It's senior day. There's a lot of emotions involved here for everybody else. But, you know, he's capable of throwing the football better than he has in most of the recent games. He was 17 for 21 last week, which you look at that on paper and it was a great day. But we know what happened in the second half when he and the entire offense didn't make a lot of adjustments. So, you know, elements are certainly going to come into play here today.
My take is if Notre Dame can run the ball with Estime and Diggs, Pine should be able to throw the ball because they're going to have to respect that running game. Now, I don't think it'll be bad enough that you can't possibly throw. Maybe we don't know who handles cold well though, right? Because this is legit cold out here for people trying to play football. A couple side notes. I think with inability to protect the passer, you could see Isaiah Foskey break Justin Tuck's sack record today. That would be great on senior day. It's probably Michael Mayer's. This is definitely Michael Mayer's last home game. Aside from those stories, it is really just we wouldn't even be worried about this game if it wasn't named Boston College and we hadn't seen them win 6 straight. And that doesn't even count the big one in 1993 when both teams were much better.
No, it's true. And, you know, we've said this all week. I mean, their receiving core, their receivers, their wide receivers, they're better than Notre Dame's. Yeah. Can they deal with the elements here? Emmett Moorhead's been good. You know, I think that he's probably thrown into some bad coverages that you don't see on the highlight tapes. So he is vulnerable, and I don't think there's any doubt he's going to be under duress from Notre Dame's front seven.
It's my fault we did this outside, so I'm going to call it right now. That's it for Irish Illustrated Insider pregame. We'll be back postgame with more after Notre Dame takes on Boston College on Senior Day.